Hi and welcome to Spice and Pans. I'm Roland and today we are making black pepper tofu. Imagine the bold, fiery taste of Singapore's famous black pepper crab, but using silky egg tofu instead. If you can't buy egg tofu from where you live, you can swap it for firm tofu or watch our other video to learn how to make it from scratch. Alright, ready to create this iconic local flavor at home? Let's start cooking! Hi friends, before we start cooking, you probably know my wife Jamie as the person who's always behind the camera. Well, she recently started a new career. It's something she's been working very hard on. So I'll let Jamie tell you herself.
Hi everyone, I'm now a property advisor in Singapore. If you, your family and friends are thinking about buying, selling, renting or investing property in Singapore, I hope you think of me. Just send me a WhatsApp message for a chat. Thank you for always supporting us. It really means a lot to us.
Alright, enough talking, let's start cooking. Now we'll start to shallow fry our egg tofu. Heat up some oil in your wok. Now we must make sure that the oil is hot enough. How do we know so? Using a bamboo chopstick, put it in the oil, right? If you see bubbles rising up rapidly like this, that means the oil is hot enough. Remember to pat dry your tofu first before we add them into the oil to prevent too much splattering. This is approximately 300 grams of egg tofu. Just slowly slide it in. Don't move them around too much. We'll let them fry for approximately 1 minute or so, then we turn it to the other side. We just want the outer skin of the tofu to actually form a protective crust over the tofu. We don't need to coat this with corn flour or anything, okay? I'm using medium heat. You can do the same or you can use medium-low heat, but the important thing is the oil must be hot enough. Now, of course, you can choose to air fry everything or shallow fry everything. Air frying of the tofu is very easy. First, we spray some oil onto the basket of the air fryer. Then we'll coat the egg tofu in corn flour, spray a layer of oil onto it. Then we'll air fry it at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, the tofu will be nicely brown. I've tried with and without the corn flour. With corn flour, the texture is so much better. About a minute has passed. Let's have a look. Right. A little bit of golden brown like this will be good. So now we'll just gently flip the rest of the tofu to the other side. Be very careful when you do this. By frying the tofu, we will actually take out the excess moisture from the tofu, and then when we fry the tofu, it will absorb the sauce much better, and of course, it will not disintegrate that easily or break up that easily. Some of you might ask, what do I do with the oil after doing the shallow frying or deep frying? Now, normally I'll use the oil for about 2 or 3 times before I discard them. So normally I will just store them in a canister like this, okay? The canister comes with a sieve, so that whatever that's left in the oil will be sieved out and you have very clean oil again. Now if you are frying fish and you don't want the fishy smell, all you have to do is, after frying everything, put in 1 or 2 pieces of ginger and it will absorb the fishiness. So same thing, we'll wait for about a minute or so, then we'll check whether they are all golden brown. About another minute has passed. Let's have a look. Now just turn to the other side. As you can see, they have browned beautifully also. Now we do not want to fry this for too long, otherwise you will be left only with the tofu skin. So something like this will be good. Now we'll just pour out the oil and remove the tofu. And I'll show you the next step after this. Now we'll prepare the sauce for the tofu. I'm turning down the heat to the lowest because my wok is very hot. But if you're not frying straight away after cooking the tofu, you can actually use medium heat or medium-low heat. Add in approximately 20 grams of butter. Unsalted butter. You can also use salted butter, but of course then you must control the saltiness of your sauce. Add a little bit of cooking oil. Now this is so that the butter will not burn that easily. Add in about 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. I'm still using very low heat right now because I want to show you how this is done. Add in 2 sprigs of curry leaves. This will give the dish a very distinct, very nice flavor. Of course, if you do not have this, then you can just skip. 2 teaspoons of black pepper. Now if you prefer it spicier, you can add in more, or less spicy, less of this. Now we add in thinly sliced onion. This is half a big onion, or you can use 1 whole medium onion. Put it in. Add in the white stem from a couple of pieces of spring onions. Put it in. 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. Put it in. and half a teaspoon of sugar. Now we adjust the taste when the dish is almost ready. Now we can turn the heat up to medium and fry until these are all fragrant. Now there's two ways to know whether this is fragrant enough or not. One is by, of course, the smell itself. The other is by looking at the onions. When the onions is sort of translucent, that means the sauce is more or less ready. Keep moving them around. This dish is super flavorful and it's an easy way of cooking tofu and a very delicious way of doing so too. Whenever my family or friends are here, they will always request for my black pepper crab. But today I'm doing a different dish using almost the same recipe, but I'm using tofu instead of crab. Right, the onion has really softened already. Now we add in water. Add in 200 milliliters of water. For that beautiful dark hue, I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of dark soy sauce or caramelized soy sauce. Okay, mix them up. Now we add in our tofu. Spread them out a little bit, gently. Try not to break the tofu. Let them sort of simmer together with the sauce. Now we put the lid on, and without turning down the heat, we'll let this simmer for 5 minutes. I'll see you back in a while. 5 minutes is up, let's have a look. Wow, look at how pretty this is. And the smell is absolutely fantastic. Let's just give the sauce a taste to make sure that it's savory enough and spicy enough for us. Oh, fantastic. I reckon we need a little bit more salt. Just a sprinkle more salt will be fine. Now, very importantly is you need to taste this to make sure that it's sweet, savory and spicy enough for you. Now we add in the rest of our spring onions. Give this a very light stir. Now there's no need to thicken the sauce up. As you can see, it's pretty thick right now. But if you prefer a thicker sauce, you can add a little bit of cornstarch. I think I will add a little bit. This is the cornstarch solution. Just a little bit will be fine. Wow, this is so good with steamed rice. Okay, now that the dish is done, it's time for our lunch. And now the dish is done, let's have a taste. Wow, smells absolutely fantastic. Let's try the tofu. Oh. Tender, a little bit sweet, very distinct taste of black pepper. Very, very nice. Sauce and the onion with rice. This is going to be a favorite with any kids at home. With the sauce and the onions in, you can taste the buttery, silky taste of the sauce on the rice. This is really fantastic. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like our video. Do click like on our video and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and now it's time to cook. See you. Bye-bye.